The site in Israel where the Ark of the Covenant was believed to have been stored for 2 decades is now set to undergo excavation for the very first time in recent history. This momentous event has sparked widespread excitement, as the Ark is one of the most revered and mysterious artifacts in religious history. Over the years, numerous discoveries have been made regarding historical artifacts and images once thought lost or hidden from human sight. Among these, the Ark of the Covenant stands out as the most significant. For centuries, it was considered untouchable, with no one daring to approach it, let alone open it. Yet, after thousands of years, scientists have finally unsealed the Ark. What does this mean, and what have they uncovered? Let's explore this groundbreaking discovery in detail. This revelation has ignited global excitement, as many believe it could hold the key to an ancient mystery that has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and religious scholars for centuries. The Ark's location has long been a subject of intense speculation, with countless theories proposed but no definitive answers. Its disappearance has kept researchers in suspense for generations. But what exactly is the Ark of the Covenant, and why is it so significant? The Ark of the Covenant, derived from the Hebrew term *Aaron Habrit*, meaning chest of the covenant, is a sacred wooden chest overlaid with gold. According to the Bible, it housed the 2 stone tablets of the 10 Commandments, which God gave to Moses on Mount Sinai for the people of Israel. It also contained a jar of manna, the miraculous food that sustained the Israelites during their 40-year journey through the wilderness after their exodus from Egypt, and Aaron's rod, which miraculously budded as a sign of God's selection of Aaron as the high priest. Beyond its role as a container for these sacred items, the Ark was a powerful symbol of God's presence and divine authority among his people. The Bible describes how God spoke to Moses from between the 2 cherubim, winged figures, on the Ark's lid, known as the mercy seat. Throughout history, the Ark has remained one of the most enigmatic and fascinating objects in both Judaism and Christianity. It played a pivotal role in the lives of the Israelites, guiding and protecting them during their journey. In battle, the Ark was a symbol of divine intervention, leading the Israelites to victory. For example, when the Israelites crossed the Jordan River, the waters miraculously stopped flowing as soon as the priests carrying the Ark stepped into the river. Similarly, during the Battle of Jericho, the Israelites marched around the city walls with the Ark, and on the 7th day, the walls crumbled, allowing them to conquer the city effortlessly. To the Israelites, the Ark represented God's covenant, his presence, and his expectation that they follow his laws. To fully grasp its significance, we must first examine the 10 Commandments it contained. The Ark served 2 primary purposes. It was a sacred vessel for the stone tablets and a symbol of God's presence, acting as a divine connection between him and his people. The 10 Commandments were far more than just a set of laws. They reflected God's character and his will for his people, embodying love, justice, holiness, and faithfulness. The Ark reinforced the idea that God had chosen the Israelites as his treasured people, a holy nation set apart to live by his commandments. Due to its sacred nature, the Ark was not accessible to everyone. Only a select few, specifically the Levites, were permitted to carry it and minister in the tabernacle, a special tent designed by God. The Ark was kept in the innermost chamber of the tabernacle, the Holy of Holies, where only the high priest could enter once a year on the Day of Atonement. Violating the Ark's sanctity carried severe consequences, as seen in the story of Uzzah, who was struck dead for touching the Ark when it nearly toppled during transport. The Ark's power was also evident when the Philistines captured it and placed it in their temple, only to suffer plagues and tumors until they returned it to Israel. The Ark was not a myth but a real and profoundly significant artifact in Israel's history, symbolizing God's presence, power, and covenant. For Christians, the Ark holds spiritual significance as well, with many believing that Jesus Christ fulfills God's covenant. The Ark was constructed from acacia wood, overlaid with gold, and measured 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, and 1.5 cubits high. Its cover, the mercy seat, was made of solid gold and featured 2 cherubim. Inside the Ark were the 10 Commandments, a pot of manna, and Aaron's rod, each symbolizing God's faithfulness, provision, and divine selection. The Ark's disappearance remains one of history's greatest mysteries. The last biblical mention of the Ark is in 2 Chronicles 35 verse 3, where King Josiah restores the temple in Jerusalem. Historical records suggest it vanished during the Babylonian conquest in 597 to 586 BC. Numerous theories about its whereabouts have emerged, including claims that it was taken to Ethiopia, hidden beneath the Temple Mount, or concealed in tunnels beneath Jerusalem. Some believe it was secretly transported by the Knights Templar to France, while others suggest it may be near the Dead Sea, based on the copper scroll found among the Dead Sea Scrolls. One of the most enduring theories is that the Ark was taken to Ethiopia by Menelik I, the alleged son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. According to Ethiopian tradition, Menelik brought the Ark to Axum, where it remains in the Church of Saint Mary of Zion. However, only one designated guardian is allowed to see it, and its authenticity has never been verified. Another theory suggests that the Ark was hidden in a secret chamber beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, awaiting the arrival of the Messiah. Jewish tradition holds that the Ark remains hidden there, sealed in a chamber marked with a symbol only the Messiah can decipher. The copper scroll, discovered among the Dead Sea Scrolls, adds another layer of intrigue. Unlike the other scrolls, which were written on parchment or papyrus, the copper scroll is inscribed on metal sheets and describes 64 hidden treasure locations, including possible sites where the Ark might be concealed. Some scholars believe the Ark could be buried near the Dead Sea, though no definitive evidence has been found. Despite modern advancements in archaeology and technology, the Ark's location remains a mystery. Some argue that even if it were found, it might not hold the same religious significance today, as Judaism and Christianity have evolved without it for centuries. However, for many believers, the search for the Ark is not just about history or archaeology. It is a quest for faith, divine connection, and ultimate truth. The excavation of the site in Israel where the Ark was believed to have been stored offers new hope for uncovering its secrets. Whether hidden in Ethiopia, beneath Jerusalem, or near the Dead Sea, the Ark of the Covenant continues to captivate the world, leaving us all wondering,